Hey Jody, we're going to be reading a story about Rosa Parks, and I'm not sure if you know anything about Rosa Parks. But before we read the story, to learn about her a little bit more, there's two words that you're going to find in the story that you might not know about. And the first word is segregation, and the second word is boycott. Now, before we read it, instead of me just telling you the definition of those words, I want you to kind of brainstorm what you think the word segregation means. What is a synonym? And then you can see I have this word association map here that you can put what words do you think mean the same as segregation, and what words would not mean the same as segregation. Just thinking of the word segregate or segregation.
Separate.
Separate would be the same word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a synonym. Can you think any other?
Not really.
So it's just separate. Can you think of anything that's opposite of what segregation might be?
To like bring together or
Bring together. I was just trying to think if there's something. Segregate could mean to take apart too. You could take apart. Bring together. Anything else that might be an antonym or the opposite of segregation?
Being peaceful.
Being peaceful. It's okay. Maybe I'm just trying to think. Being peaceful, working. Well, you said bring together, but like
Work together.
work together. You know, you were talking about separate and take apart for a synonym. I'm almost wondering if it's like same, everybody's the same. No, I mean same characteristics within the group. Separate by characteristics, maybe is what I'm thinking. Separate by characteristics. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now let's come up with a definition of what we believe the word segregation means. You have an idea?
To keep separated or apart.
Mm-hmm. To keep, I guess I would want to say to keep people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's actually of different races. Maybe religions. Apart or separate from each other. Okay, now what I'd like you to do, Jody, is to come up with a sentence. Well, I could actually, for this one, I'll come up with a sentence about segregation. In the South, it was a practice to use segregation to keep students apart, or to keep students in different schools. So once we learn about what the word means, it's good to write a definition for it and then use it in a sentence. Okay? So what I want to do now is let's look at the word boycott. Have you ever heard of that word before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is boycott like? What are some words like boycott? Synonym.
It's like when you stop buying from them.
Stop buying. From who?
Buying from whoever you want to boycott.
From whoever, whoever you want to. Why do you do that? Are you upset at them?
Yeah, if you're unhappy with.
Okay, unhappy with them for some reason. Can you think of an antonym, something the opposite of boycott?
Purchase.
Yeah, purchase. Give them your business.
Is it patronage?
Patronage, yeah. Okay, have you thought of what we could, I was thinking another synonym might be protesting. You protest something. And maybe So why you're unhappy with them, but do you boycott them forever? Do you think you're going to do it forever?
No.
What has to happen if you're going to quit?
You have to be made happy again if you.
Yeah.
Quit
So they probably need to make some changes or something.
Mm-hmm.
So thinking about some of the synonyms and antonyms and other things that we've talked about, how would you write the definition for boycott? What would you say is the definition of boycott?
Boycott is when you no longer purchase from a company because you're unhappy with their practices.
Okay, so boycott is when you no longer purchase items from a company because you're unhappy with their decisions, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Their practices? Yeah. Okay, now I'd like you to use the word in a sentence and write a sentence.
I'm boycotting St. Francis Birth Center.
Okay, because you are unhappy.
Because I'm unhappy with their services.
Okay, Jody, let a lot of people know that. Okay. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, that is a good use of the word boycott. Now, when we're going to read the story about Rosa Parks, and we will see what happened with Rosa Parks in the word segregation and boycott are a very important part of that story. Good job, Jody. Thank you. Great.